Like most people in the year 2020 and 2021, I did everything that I could to make my life seem as normal as I could throughout the pandemic. And there's no better way to make something normal to me than playing the sport that I love most. I'd been a Loveland football player throughout my youth, looking up to the senior varsity players for 11 years, and I couldn't believe that I had finally made it to that point in my career. But as COVID-19 remained prevalent throughout the world, playing this final year wasn't always set in stone. After virtual classes and not being able to be with my teammates for almost 7 months, coming off of a defeated season with a brand new head coach, it seemed we were in for yet another fresh start. But what people didn't know from the outside looking in is that we were building something special through our screens and minimal time in the weight room, as everybody wanted an outlet from what was going on. Overcoming this adversity helped us grow as a team, and although the record didn't show it, give our players the stepping stone to make Loveland football fun and great again. It is never easy to end one chapter of your life to start another, but that is what this season did to me. It helped me grow into the player that I am now, and my performance helped me to have the ability to play here today at the University of Findlay. As football for most of my friends came for an end, we decided to take our careers to the basketball court, which was one of the most fun experiences of this whole year. Being able to work as a team in a lighthearted manner made for an enjoyable experience that I will never forget. As it seemed for the first time in forever, the pandemic began to slow down, and my family and I were able to travel down to Florida for our first vacation in years, and it couldn't have been any better. While we were on the trip, we were not only able to relax and leave the confinement of our home, but we were able to come to the conclusion that our dog of 11 years needed a companion, as someone close to my family and I had dogs that needed rescued to a safe home. We finally bit the bullet and saved my new friend. As time sped on, my friends and I had chosen where we wanted to go to school, had our first and only prom, and enjoyed the festivities in finishing our final years together. The most fun being our senior Nerf war. Although it may sound silly for a bunch of high school kids to be running around town with Nerf guns trying to eliminate the team that we had been matched up against, at the time, it felt like life or death. Most of my friends throughout high school I had known for a majority of my life. So as one final hurrah, we convinced our parents to allow us to fly down to Florida and live together for a week to celebrate all that we have accomplished. But as high school students, we didn't have the money burning our holes in our pockets to allow us to pay for a flight, a place to stay, and all the food we would need to eat. Luckily, each player that signed onto a team put $10 into a pool, leaving a grand prize of about $1,500. We came to the conclusion that instead of splitting up the money and taking it for ourselves, that we would do all that we could to win, so that we could put that money towards our trip. And throughout the final month of the school year, we put our focus on winning the tournament, and through proper planning and determination, sailed to the championship with ease, leaving us with the funds to support the best trip we will ever take, and one last big stepping stone before we all leafed across the country and into the doors of many different universities to find our own paths to success. As I finished my freshman year at the University of Findlay, I realize now more than ever how important this year was to me and who I was able to become during my time throughout school, creating stories I would tell to my new friends and build a new foundation for the next chapter of my life.